Hey friends, Steve Long here, and congratulations to all of you that have just recently graduated from the School of Ministry. And I'm sure that you are partially excited about sort of getting back into normal life with family, friends, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm also going to guess that you're a little bit cautious about, just what life's looking like, and maybe missing some of your friends from the school and all that kind of stuff. So make sure that you keep connected in. If you haven't started joining the Zoom meetings that all the students have the opportunity of just connecting in, make sure you do that. And keeping yourself encouraged is a big one. So if you're finding yourself just a little bit down, send an email, phone call, text to your small group leader, other people in your class, in your small group that you're really connected with, your outreach team that you're really connected with. And like you're going to have a whole bunch of friends for life, hopefully, and people that you've just connected with. I have one guy that I went to high school with, and I'll tell you a quick little story. My dad was a pastor in Northern Ontario, and we moved when I was in the middle of grade 10, so January grade 10, so I would have been, 15, 16 years of age. Went to a brand new school, and in my very first class, I'm the only new kid in grade 10. And I'm sitting in the class, and it's like the homeschool kind of room. And a guy sitting across from me interviewed me on behalf of the whole class. And he goes, "Hey, you're new. What's your name?" It's Steve Long. And it's like, "Whereabouts do you live?" And it's like, "Cannington, Ontario." "Oh, okay, Cannington, great. And what's your dad do?" And it was like, that was the worst question, because I was so embarrassed that my dad was a Baptist pastor. So I said, "Oh, he's the pastor of the Baptist church." "Oh, are you a Christian?" It's like, "Oh, don't ask that question. I'm so embarrassed about all these identity kind of issues." And I had pimples all over my face and big thick glasses and a bad haircut and all this kind of stuff. And here Mark was calling me out without realizing he was calling me out. He was sort of the class clown. And I hated him. And it turned out that he became my best friend. I hated for what he did that day. He just pushed every insecurity button in my life. It was an amazing thing. But he's one of my best friends, and we still connect to this very, very day. So that's 40 years later that Mark and I have been best friends. And he ended up marrying a girl that I liked, so that was good too. Anyways, I want to encourage you. My class was all about physical healing, and you remember we talked about my little prayer that I have when I'm in public. My healing belongs to me. Because of what Jesus has done, I receive my healing now. And I want to encourage you, use that when you're in public places, when you're at a restaurant, when you're at a nightclub, when you're wherever you are in a public place. Don't be afraid to go up to people and just, especially if you're led by the Holy Spirit or you physically see someone who's got a problem, don't be afraid to go up to them and say, "Excuse me, but it looks like you've had pain in your body," or "Excuse me, but what happened? You're limping here right now. Is there anything?" Just ask them questions, and you'll find that most people are very, very happy to talk to you about what happened. And you now have an opportunity to say, "Well, I have a little prayer," or "I took a course on healing. Can I practice on you?" And don't be afraid to try 4 or 5 different ways to engage people. And the more you practice, the more you're going to get sort of into a rhythm and a comfort zone of your personality and what works for you and how the Holy Spirit just seems to use you. And as you say that prayer with people, expect that God's going to heal them. Get ready for people to say this. "How did you do that?" And so you need to think through, what are you going to do when people are healed? And what are you going to say when people say nothing changed? So you need to be ready. Have some answers for both of those. And I'm just here to tell you that as you start doing this, the Lord will honor your faithfulness. The Lord will honor your risk-taking, and you'll see people saved, and you'll see some amazing things taking place. I don't know if you happened to watch 2 weeks ago, my son Chris, who was a small group leader for some of you guys, he preached on a Sunday when I was sick. And the topic was spirit-led giving. And so the whole idea is that we were led by the Holy Spirit in giving financial gifts to other people, etc. And Chris told some stories of how he was trying to get some money to buy an iPad. This was back when he was in England. And the Holy Spirit led him to different people. Excuse my cough here. The Holy Spirit led him to different people in public places, and I think he shared 3 different stories of people who said, I've never ever done this before, but here's some cash. And it turned out he had exactly the amount of money that he needed to buy an iPad. And one of those was a healing one. He just went up to a guy and prayed for him, and the guy gave him like 200 pounds. So, woohoo. Anyways, you will have a great time doing this. So I want to encourage you, practice it, try it. You will find out that it works, and you will find out that you become a minor celebrity. People will begin to look at you and go like, who was that guy? Who was that gal? How did God send her to be right here at the right time when I needed someone? And so you will be the answer to people's prayers, even those who aren't followers of Jesus, who have been asking for a breakthrough, been thinking, if there's a God, I really need someone to come and help me. And you're going to find that you're that person. So God bless you all, and have a great day. Steve Long here, signing out. God bless you.